What's this one's name?
This one's Rowdy.
Oh, that's Rowdy. Rowdy. We have a couple little jacks in here that are... It is an assault on all of your senses. So it's not just a smell. You know, I grew up on a farm. I understand farm smells. You know, pig farm not far from us. It's no big deal. This is eyes-watering, toxic, nauseating, noxious fumes that give you instant headaches. It gets in your hair, it gets on your clothing, it is permeating everything. You can't open your windows, you can't go outside. This is not something that your body repels being around it. We're in a beautiful area, kind of hilly, trees, but also agriculture. And our area is now becoming one of the new hot spots to live. So, you know, it's where they're building multi-million-dollar homes, and it's becoming very high dollar homes and places it's the place that people want to be. So a few years ago when we moved here, 10 years ago, we discovered that they were using something called biosolids or humanure out here.
I mean, I think we're rapidly approaching an emergency issue in our state and across the nation. I mean, this is a prominent practice throughout the nation. However, we are one of only 13 states left in the nation that allow food to be grown on properties that use this as land applied fertilizer. So it is absolutely at the top of my list as needing traction on it immediately. One of the biggest concerns with this practice is contamination to the water table. So a lot of rural residents are on their own water wells. And if they're not on their own water well, they're on rural water. And, you know, obviously water, you know, access to water and access to clean water is a massive, massive, you know, component to public health and safety.
Of me being on oxygen, to go outside after this stuff is spread, the smell is so overwhelming that it goes through my oxygen machine and straight up my nose, which makes it very difficult for me to even walk out my door. And I raise goats that's got to be taken care of, and dogs, and it requires me to be outside. But to breathe when this stuff is going on it's so overwhelming on me medically.
Just like the ones in the house. A lot of them were, not all of them.
It costs so much to have your water tested, and as often as they're putting it down, the cost of it, I just can't afford.
I'm trying to explain to people that this is a bioaccumulative chemical, that they're calling a forever chemical for a reason. And so every load of sludge that you accept on your farm adds up to more and more and more PFAS, more and more and more of these chemicals.
I'd like to see them stop it because it's a hazard to anybody with health conditions. It's an invasion of privacy to enjoy your property or your house. The negligence of not concerned about anybody else. There's got to be something done, and there's got to be a better way.